from the National Cancer Institute of Kenya that we have 47,000 Kenyans every year being diagnosed with cancer. Yeah. 47,000.
Yes.
Out of which 32,000 are dying. Now, families are being impoverished because the only way they can try to get help is try to put funds together, fundraising. In fact, if you go to WhatsApp groups, every other time you're seeing people doing fundraising so that they can go where? To India to go for treatment. We have a government that is functioned that is telling us about Singapore. They are telling us that that the system is working for people. Yet, you have 47,000 being diagnosed with cancer, 32,000 dying. People are traveling all the way to India when you could make systems work right here at home. Why? Because you have people with a little knowledge, just like we started, and they have no wisdom, there's no vision, there's no desire to work for people. But do you know what? They don't care because things are working for them. Look at the poverty levels in Kenya, if I may also delve deep again to the statistics. The Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, these are statistics of a government agency, not Macharia Njeru.
Yes.
Saying that 40% of Kenyans are actually living below poverty line as we speak, you know. It is 38.9, so call it 4 out of every 10 Kenyans. When you talk about living below poverty line, it means that people cannot afford the basic, the food.
Yeah, food even, yeah.
Rent, the basic. You're not talking about riches, you're talking about the basics.
Food, shelter, clothing.
Yes, food, shelter, clothing. You can't get, and you see when you don't have that, it means that the basic dignity of you as a human being has been taken away from you. Now, World Bank last week said that we have about another 2.4 million Kenyans who are being taken to extreme poverty on top of the 40% that you're already talking about. Yet, the executive will keep telling us that the economy is growing, that things are working. Yet, the statistics are painting a different picture. When you look at the Federation of Kenyan Employers, again, their statistics were showing that 67% of the youth have no jobs. In fact, or even the jobs that you're talking about, the people who have those jobs, we are talking about low quality jobs. You find a guy with a degree is now a security guard. You know, so even the jobs that you talk about, they are not jobs that are worthy of talking about. The country is completely moving in the wrong direction. People are growing poor. People are hungry. There's chaos in the country. And all you see every other time is these politicians with large, with words of cash in harambis. It's like millions have become petty cash.
Yep.
You have a small group of people who have so much money, who are in abundance. These are politicians. They have no industries or employment company that they've created where you can see that they're adding value to the economy. Yet, they are arrogant, they have a lot of money, and people are angry, people are poor. I mean, how do you live with that? I always ask myself, as a leader, how do you sleep when you see all that? When you go to bed, what do you think about it? When you wake up, when you know that people gave you a mandate, how do you live with that? And yet a time will come when you'll no longer be in that power, you'll actually die because everybody is mortal.
Right.
What is the legacy that you leave?
And if anybody's asking themselves those